the CEO of MoneyGram is giving TSCP back the code. Let's begin. Before we start today's movie, the Biz Innovation Hub and Ripple have started accepting payments in person. This will blow your mind. Let me show you a movie that Crypto.er put out that I found. This is really huge. There will be a speech by Alexander Holmes, who is the CEO of Money. Read what he has to say. Be careful, because he's not saying the truth. Read all the way through to the end to learn more. Watch this new video right now if this sounds like something you'd be interested in. Hey there, and thanks for joining our group. This is where we talk about the latest XRP news and news about cryptocurrencies in general. We'd like to give you a special welcome if this is your first time watching one of our movies. Make sure you have notifications turned on so you never miss a movie. We are excited to let you know that this station is giving away 200 XRP. To enter, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a message with the hashtag XRP. On November 15, the winner will be called. Do you think Ripple could become a MoneyGram if the CEO gets caught? It's a very volatile FX market in the 4K return. That most likely is the most important thing. You are the hardest thing we had to deal with. Our goal was to look at cross-border use cases with that. And like us, you change your money from US dollars to pesos. Now you need to buy pesos. There is an FX cost when you play with pesos in the market. You might think that when you go crypto, you can get rid of the FX cost, but you can't because the value of that coin changes all the time. So, it didn't make things better. A third part was added. Since you're switching from a dollar to another coin, you are doing 2 visits with other countries. I didn't understand why you made 2 trades instead of 1, so I won't say anything about you. Since it's a nice company, I'd like to know what else they're doing or where they're going. Yes, his body. What do you want to say? He also preached about XRP in 2021. The way he talks about everything. Are you serious about FX volatility? Because the price of Bitcoin was much less stable when you chose to work with Ripple than it is now. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. There will be another show that only talks about facts and only facts, money. They went after it because Grime chose to wait for a relationship with digital currency startup Ripple Labs. This cuts off a key source of income and, for now, doesn't leave its finance chief with any clear options for how to replace it. All of this is a lie, and we have proof in the form of patents, okay? I'd like to watch that movie once more. Just look at the way he moves. He should not talk like that at the end. They asked him a question, but he didn't want to answer it because there are talks going on behind closed doors that they need to stay out of. Do you believe Ripple can succeed? This crap needs to be heard one more time. Wow. As there is a lot of FX instability in the market, get back in. That most likely is the most important thing. You are the hardest thing we had to deal with. For that reason, we tried to look at cross-use cases and then move on to the US dollar to a peso, which is what we do now. When you put pesos into the market, there is a foreign exchange cost. You might think that when you use cryptocurrency, you can get rid of the FX cost, but the truth is that you can't because the value of that coin changes all the time. It added a third part because you went from a dollar to a currency to another currency. It didn't solve anything. Instead, you're now making like 2 foreign exchange moves. I won't say anything else about what they're doing or where they're going because it didn't make sense to me. I guess it's a great company. An important video that ties together Ripple, MGI, and Samsung. I guess it is a beautiful firm. That made my blood boil a little because it's not professional. Not at all. In addition, there is something very fishy about that. Okay. I'm going to show you proof that you know about. They are going to use XRP, and we are going to have Bart's van. He is in charge of most of Ripple's products, making new things that don't cost a lot. Around the world, from September 2018 to November 2021. We've talked about this before, but now we're going to go into more detail. Take a look too. Samsung will pay him for the trip he took in April 2015. up until July 2017. This is important because Ripple gets exactly what they want when they hire people with experience. Pay attention to how well it works with Samsung Pay, Ripple, and MoneyGram. We have taps made by Samsung. Facebook is going to make the cross payment. Customers in the market can use a debit or credit card that is tied to Samsung Pay to send money through the Fiber Global network to most major currencies. On the other hand, FINRA's UAE market was the first to start blockchain payments. Ripple knows Bart is knowledgeable because this took place in 2018. In the future, Samsung Pay will use Ripple to pay for things. This is how the hiring process works. I'm aware of this. From my own experience in the banking business, I can say that a number of the jobs I've held are still open today. The fact that I know how these guys work is what makes me so mad at the shopping public. They don't see this, which is why the DFC let Crypt do it under their rules for fake assets. Okay, the game is over. We can't play anymore because MoneyGram has an invention that uses XRP. It's going to end in 2041. Check out the picture below. On January 31, 2018, a patent was given for a system and method for providing an automated trade platform for cross-border settlements. It was turned in by MoneyGram in September. A few months after leaving Money for Graham on November 15, Bart joined Ripple. I have no idea why. As I already said, it's all a lie for the application. The gift this year was given on January 31 saying it was given to MoneyGram and signed by Goldman Sachs, which means that both of them can use this technology. The patent expires in 2041. Why would you authorize a patent, give it, and set an end date of 2041 for something like XRP that you won't use in MoneyGram? Ah, Holmes, you're a jerk for making such a negative comment exchange. In step 2556, B changes XRP into the required fiat currency. In step 258, the fiat payment is sent to the payout bank address. These are just a few of the steps we'll talk about soon. Ripple's ahead, and people want to use Ripple's XRP. Ripple gives prices for sending money. Asks all available exchanges to accept the payment method suggested. Here are some screenshots to show what I mean. What I meant when I said that XRP would be held for more than one day was that it could be a week or even a month to take advantage of this very liquid asset. As you can see, we have planned when these XRP settlements and transactions will happen, and here are the account balances and thresholds for USD, Euro, and 850 SERP of XRP.